Hello everybody, it's Lazer Turret once again. Welcome back to the Lazer Turret. Lazer Turret Plays Minecraft. So, how's your day? Mine's pretty good. It hasn't been for a very long time, and that is why videos have been very scarce. I mean, they normally are anyway, but in this case, it was even worse because I had some mental issues. I've mentioned that in one of my Unturned videos in more detail, so you can go check that out if you like. It's episode 2. And that will be continuing as well, that Let's Play. So yeah, very, very sorry about being on hiatus for so long. But we are back, and I hope that we're back to stay. Haven't done anything since the previous video, so this is exactly where we left off. The only thing I did do is change my skin. Hello. Hang on a minute. Take off my armor so you can actually see. There you go. It's like a fox or something. And before you say, oh, are you a furry? No, I'm not a furry, okay? Just leave me alone. I just liked this skin, so I picked it, okay? I'm not a furry. Anyway, I digress. With that out of the road, I think we're going to get into today's little vague plan that I have, which is not really much of a plan, but it's something. The first thing we are going to do, actually, is just go ahead and widen this little platform here where my first shelter sits upon, just so that I can have like a railing so I don't fall off or some shit. I might have to widen it to 3 so I can make the staircase double wide, so this might look a little funky, but we'll see. Actually, this is going to look really funky, so I don't know if I'll end up widening the staircase to 2. I think I might just put the railing right here instead. Yeah, let's do that instead. Yeah, railing right there. Yeah, that'll totally work. It doesn't have to be anything pretty. This room will end up probably getting just turned into a brewing area, and it's getting dark. And or it'll just be nothing. I don't know what this will be. This might not even be anything. But I'm not staying here forever is my point. So, it doesn't need to really look good. So I don't really care how it looks, to be frank. I'm actually going to make spruce fences, so you know what, we're going to have to put those oak fences aside, aren't we? Because I want to make spruce. Oops, I keep doing that. Now, I've mentioned this in my multiplayer with my buddy Palmy. The amount of times I'd stuffed up making fences and accidentally made gates. Let me tell you, it's too many to count. Alright? So, I'm just going to say that. Now, there's really no reason to go over here. If I want to get to the mine, I can just go down there and get up. That's not a big deal, and I actually need more than that. I don't know why I was thinking I only needed 6 for, but let's just make a few more. So we went and gathered a couple of spruce trees in the last video as well. That was down at the village, I believe. And, or maybe we have a spruce forest somewhere. Or did I already have spruce trees? I don't remember. I actually do not remember for the life of me if I already had spruce trees, guys. That's how long it's been. So, yeah, please excuse that. I had a lot of stuff going on. Mostly with me, but with family as well. But it was mostly me, so just my excuse. You just blame me. I want to relocate this farm too, because this is really ugly, but I only put that there temporarily so that when I'm doing stuff, it'll grow and I can get more. So I'll kill this zombie. I need the experience anyway. One thing I need to do is go make a, I need to make an enchantment table. I may do that with the diamonds I already have. Which we collected in the last episode. We actually found them in the episode before, but I chopped it out and I didn't want to go get them just yet. And this looks weird, but I'm thinking when the next update comes out, I can put fences there and it will actually, the water will just curve around the fences. I think that's what's one of the things that are going to be changed in the next update. I can't remember if that's the next update or the update after, because I remember watching a video about it and they were talking about it and saying various things that confused me to no end, to be honest. But I digress. Steak. Grab that. Grab my favourite primary wood. Also, I'm going to start up Survival Island too. That's going to be a thing. Just a normal Survival Island series. Nothing fancy. But I think it is going to be fun nonetheless still. Right? Something a little different that isn't too challenging for me. Because I don't play that often. And I'm not really a big survival Minecraft player. I'm more of a builder type player anyway. So I think, ow. I tried to jump on top of that spruce tree so I could cut it down. But I missed. Just pretend you didn't see that anyway. But yeah, anyway. So since I'm more of the builder type oriented Minecraft player, sometimes a lot of that heavy survival grinding stuff really annoys me. So things like Skyblock, for example, aren't really my cup of tea. Perhaps maybe in a live stream I can do Skyblock because I can spend most of the time talking to you guys while I'm doing the grindy work. But, you know, just on my own, it's really boring. And then I find myself doing more work doing the editing later. And it isn't worth it, so... I'm probably also going to be changing my recording style too. So I may end up actually stopping the recording here and there. Because I realise that actually makes more sense. Even if it does make a mess in my editing software when I put the videos in. I can very easily just go through it and see what's what. It's not that hard, really. If I want to, I can always rename the raw footage to what I want as well. So that way I know exactly what's what. If you guys want to give me tips down below, you can. Because I still struggle with that. Because like I say, I don't actually record that often. You know, in the 6 years that I've been on YouTube, I've only got 100 and something videos on the channel, which is not that much, considering the amount of time I've been on here, so... Anyway. I think we need to build a bridge here. Now, I'm going to leave these trees here. These are for aesthetics. We wanted to clear cut some of this to make room for our full-blown base in the future, so I'm going to get started on that right now. We also wanted to build a bridge here, but I don't think I want to just build a straight-up beam bridge, because that's just boring. So I think we might make an arc a little bit. Nothing ridiculously complicated, but nothing too simple either, so it doesn't look ridiculously ugly. So it doesn't look retarded, really, frankly. Because I've built a lot of crappy things in my other Let's Plays, and I want to try to avoid that in this one. You know, I'm learning things as time goes on. I mentioned that more in the second episode, and a little bit in the last one too. Each time I make a Let's Play, I learn new things, and hopefully this one will be my permanent Let's Play for at least a while, and I won't have to keep restarting. That's why I keep backing up the world, to make sure that nothing gets corrupt. Because that's what happened to the last world, it got corrupted. Alright, how are we going to do this bridge? I think we're going to make it yay wide, so 5. Let's go up 1. Perhaps we go up like this. Hang on. Let me stop moving all over the place for a second. And across this way. And then we go up 1. Up 1. And I think that will be the height of the bridge. I actually recently started a series with another friend of mine named Dylan, called Moonshadow. And I've got a bunch of footage recorded from that I need to sit down and edit. But there's like over 3 hours worth of footage there that I need to cut up. So that's why I haven't done that one yet, because that's a lot of editing. So that will be coming down soon, and we did a similar bridge design there for a ravine that was there. We're going to make a medieval village, and I'm thinking about inviting a couple of people to that. So if you are interested in joining, by the way, just shoot a comment, and you can add me on Discord, and we'll chat there, because it's just easier. And I'm very active there, so basically anytime you come on, I'll be there. In fact, I have Discord open right now on my second monitor, so just goes to show how active I am. I need a bit more cobblestone, so let's do that. One thing I do need to do is continue this mine as well, because that'll get me more resources, but I just haven't done that yet. As you can see, we have this cave, and that's where we found the diamonds. Ouchies. Down there. I'm sorry. I need to play more, and then I'll get better. I don't play enough. Hopefully you guys can see some videos from Hypixel too. But Hypixel's really laggy for me, and I have a feeling that's because it's hosted in the US, and I'm in Australia, so there isn't a whole lot I can do about that. However, we are going to be changing internet plans very soon. So maybe that will help, hopefully, with any kind of online gameplay. With any game, not just Minecraft, but with Unturned as well as anything else that I play, like Team Fortress 2, Shellshock Live, etc. Also, Shellshock Live is fine with my recorder too. I didn't mention that. So, just grabbing cobblestone, but I thought I may as well grab that coal while it's in my sights. Then we get out of here. Now, as of right now, I've already been recording for 20 minutes. And there's a lot of boring stuff, but that's alright. Do I not have a bucket of water? I guess not. Okay, fine. Let's get out of here. We don't really need to be down here. I'm getting sidetracked, guys. I'm sorry. Because I was just thinking about the fact that I needed more iron and stuff. By the way, I don't know if I'm going to be able to record for that long today, because it's actually around my dinner time. I have to cook my own dinner too, so I don't really want to eat late. And you can probably hear my stomach growling, or maybe not, but I can. Because I'm starving Marvin right now. Like I say, it's almost dinner time. I always record at the most awkward times, don't I? I apologize. Like I say, in future when I record more, I will stop doing that. And I need to stop waking up late too. I know I hate mornings, but if I wake up early, I can get things done. So I keep waking up late on weekends and staying up late during the night, which isn't good for you either, so I've been told. But me being ignorant, I don't listen. I pretend to listen, but then really I'm just sort of going, yeah, and not really taking any notice, am I? I think everyone does that at least once in a while. Because sometimes when people give you advice, you think it's just them giving you the shits. Even if it's your own parents, especially your own parents, TBH. Especially my dad, because he likes to stir as well. Stir the pot, as some people would say. Crack a lot of stupid jokes, have a laugh, which there's nothing wrong with that, don't get me wrong. But in some cases, I think when he's actually, sometimes I think when he's being serious, he's just stirring the pot some more, and, you know. So I just sort of go, yeah. And not take any notice. I hope I'm not lost. That would be very unfortunate, and I have no pickaxe now. And I put my crafting table that I usually keep on me, I left it up at the boathouse. I'm making 2 picks. I want to make a shield. Hang on a minute. Let me think about what I'm saying. Damn it. Too many words. My brain's freaking out. It's the weekend. Give me a break. I want to make a banner for my shield. That is what I was trying to say. But yeah, anyway. I'm still recovering from my little mental episode, if you will. I know that's not really politically correct, saying mental episode, but I'm only saying it about myself. Not saying, I'm not generalizing and saying that everyone's like that by any stretch of the imagination. So I just mentioned that right now. There's nothing to laugh about when it comes to mental issues. I have a disability as well, so I know exactly what it's like. It's So anyway, I might mention that in another video, go into more detail if you want to know more about it. Or if you don't care, that's fine too. Just thought I'd mention it briefly. In case you wonder why I'm a bit quote-unquote different. Of course, everyone's different anyway, but I digress. I'm trying to get out of here if you haven't noticed. If you haven't noticed. I think I gotta go down to get out, don't I? Like down here. Is it down here? This looks familiar. You know what I might do? I'm gonna stop the recording, and I'll be back when I find my way out. So, hang tight. Don't go anywhere. Okay, guys, we are back. Found my way out. It was actually pretty simple. Just an up a little tunnel. So that part of the footage was 26 minutes long. That's going to be shortened significantly. As Paul Sliss Jr. would say. See, here's what I'm talking about with the texture changes. Sorry, I just hit my mic stand. That's what that loud noise was. So this is granite right here, and this is diorite. Dark cobblestone, white cobblestone. And the polished varieties look like dark and light stone bricks. So let me show you, see? Of course, those blocks are fugly, so... Fugly, God. Am I living in 2009? I haven't heard anyone say that since I was like 10 years old at least. But I digress. I'm being silly. But still, I'm saying that it's a really hideous texture. That was the point I was making there. And same with diorite. It looks bloody retarded, if you will. Again, not a very politically correct word, but this is not a very politically correct channel, is it? I think we know this by now. So I have a tendency to swear. It's not like I'm avoiding swearing today, I just, you know, just am not swearing. So anyway, that's the thing. Birch. Birch. What am I going to do with birch? Let's see. I have a lot of it. And you know what? Should we relocate this farm? Oh, hi, guys. No, you're not welcome. Get out of here. It's trying to burn up, but the water keeps putting him out. Good thing is he can't light me on fire, can he? Oh, okay. We need to figure out exactly how we're going to do this. Let's finish this bridge up. Then I'm going to start thinking about the base, because I want to have like multiple buildings and have them all look nice if I can. Now, I don't know if I can just do this right here. I might be able to. Yeah, this looks like it'll work. Oh, it's flat there. Is that right? Or am I doing this completely wrong? I'm probably doing this completely wrong, guys. Let's see. I don't think I have one inset in the ground. No, I don't. So let's just get rid of it. So I need to actually make all this go out to make it work. But that's okay. That's not an issue. Let's do that. Let's just get rid of this farm. I want to relocate it. I want to make a proper farm that looks... So, like 2 neat, clean rows instead of just this ugly garbage of spam sugarcane around the edge of a lake, because that looks hideous, in my opinion. The only time that doesn't look bad is when it's all random lengths. And, you can do that with string, by the way. And that's just an aesthetics thing, not actually for a full-blown farm, obviously, because that wouldn't really work. So let's go relocate this farm. I have... How much dirt do I have? I should have kept that stack. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get this farm whipped up real quick. I don't know where the hell it's going to go. It's going to go along here somewhere, obviously. You know, I don't really want to ruin the aesthetic of this water, though. Should I just, like, cut down those trees back there and have a farming area? Because, I mean, I'm going to need to have a farming area eventually anyway. Or even over here would be fine. You know what? Let's go this way. I don't want an area that's too hilly, but it doesn't look like we've got anywhere that's flat here, so we just don't really have much of a choice. Hello, Piggy Wiggy. Yeah, I think here will be the ideal spot. This is all going to need to be backfilled. I may speed that up if I do that on camera. I'm probably going to speed it up. There's just one issue with speeding things up. I can only speed it up 4 times the original speed in Sony Vegas Pro 15. I did download my other editor to speed things up more for when I do speed paints. A couple of recent ones I used it. You'll see it in the description, it's listed. Used it to speed it up to 500%, which is 5 times its original speed, I guess, instead of 4. Or maybe it was 6 times, I forget. One of the 2. Or one of the 3, depending if you can count or not. I'm sorry, that's a terrible joke. I don't even know where I learned that one, but that's so cheesy. I say that a lot, and it's like, dude, what the fuck's wrong with you? Anyway, so there's that. My old man does the same thing. Has a lot of cheesy jokes like that. There's one in particular that's in my head. It's a little bit rude. But, yeah. So a lot of them are kind of rude. But we don't care in our family. We know that they're just jokes, you know? Swear words get tossed around just like normal words in this house, and it's fine to us. It's just a matter of getting out of the habit of doing it outside our house, right? That's kind of what I'm getting at when I say I want to swear less. It doesn't really matter too much, to an extent. But then there's the other part where I don't really want to be doing it out in public, because that's rude. Apparently you can get fines for it now too, at least in this country you can. So I've got to be very careful. It's like a $240 fine or something if you get caught swearing by like the police or something. So yeah, that's a thing. At least that's what I was told. Maybe that was just something that I was told to make me stop swearing. But either way, I like to believe that it's true, because it sounds pretty... It doesn't sound very far-fetched, does it? And it's getting dark again. It's alright. We have torches to brighten up the area. Of course, the videos don't look bad anyway. You guys can probably see fine. I don't know how OBS picks up lighting, though. Might not be as good as Playcore. Playcore did pick up lighting very well, but I don't know about OBS. Although I've spoken with a lot of people use it because it's free and it actually works really well. It's not sketchy like something like Screencast and all those other really flaky free recorders. It's nothing like that at all. It actually seems very stable. And very reliable. So, like I say, if it works for other games, I'm going to probably just continue using it. There we go. Even though I've already got plenty, it's good to have a replenishable supply. Now let's just do this. This is going to look hideous too, but I'll have to come up with some sort of solution to make that look a little bit nicer. Could I block this off? Because I bet you this just goes nowhere. Yeah, I could actually just wall that off. I don't even need this to be open, frankly. Yeah, block it in like this. Yeah, I'm definitely going to want to quit soon, guys, because I'm getting really hungry. Ow! And like I say, I have to cook my own tea tonight. Because my dad forgot to get something out of the freezer. So I just said I'll have fish and chips. Anyway. Did our trees grow? Oh, wow. They fucking grew alright. One of them did. Look at the size of that fucking monstrosity. I didn't expect it to grow that damn tall. Well, there's nothing obstructing it, so I guess that's why it goes so damn tall. Alright, well, let's harvest the bloody thing. Ow! Stop it. It's my tree. Leave it alone. Nothing comes between me and my spruce tree. Anyway, I'm sorry. Oh, goofy. Stop it. Just stop it, please. I would greatly appreciate if you just... How many arrows do I have? Just one now. Don't you start. No, I'm not in the mood. Just leave me alone, please. Just stay there. I'll be with you in a minute. Actually, it might take longer than a minute because this tree is gigantic, so just hold on one sec. Hold your horses. Alright, just climbing my way to the top, and my axe just broke. Of course it did. And I forgot to grab my crafting table. Hopefully I can get down without breaking a knee, or anything else for that matter. There we go. This looks different because of the medieval glass texture in Wells Knight's texture pack. Just in case you were wondering why that looks different. Because I built it in the default pack originally. Because that was before I had the updated one, so I didn't want to use it. And I found an updated one finally. Or I was actually bothered to get one. Whee! I'm thinking about gathering up some clay and making some stuff out of bricks too. Because brick is actually altered in this texture pack as well. It's more realistic. Didn't even have my axe to fight him. Because I use an axe as a weapon because it's a better weapon than a sword. It's more damage, and also it's good on multiplayer because you don't accidentally hit the other player, and it's also good in the nether when you're fighting around pigmen. You don't want to accidentally hit them. Unfortunately, I always learn the hard way what happens if you hit them. So this tree is just fucking huge. How much longer? Oh my god, it's still ages to the top. I didn't expect it to get this damn big. Honestly, I really didn't. I seriously thought it would just go like a normal tree, but with a 2x2 trunk, right? But instead, it decides to become this big fucking behemoth of a tree. If that's even how you say that word, I don't know. I don't even know if I'm even using that in the right context either, but it sounds good. So let me just cut down this big bastard. Alright, now what's this going to be made out of? I think we'll just make it out of oak. Oak or spruce? Oak. Oak. Yeah, oak. Definitely oak, because we want two different woods here. Now here's the question. Do we want slabs? I'll make a few slabs, and we'll just see how this is going to work. Like, is that going to be not steep enough? Yeah, that's not going to be steep enough. It's going to have to be stairs. Okay, it was worth a try. I can use these slabs somewhere else. Stairs. Hang on a minute. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a junk chest. Just for out here. Oh, I already have a chest inside. You know what? Let's dump a bunch of stuff in here for now, and I'll organise this later. Okay, good. I'm just making sure, that's all. Get rid of everything that I just don't need at this point, so I keep my inventory clear, if I can. Now, actually, these slabs will have to be used up on top, so we are going to need a few more. I don't know how many we're going to need, but we'll figure that out as we go. And my god, I can't place blocks today. There we go. That was kind of hard to place, though. We'll get rid of some of this glass. Just some of it, not all of it, because I like to keep most of it here, but... Whoa. Actually, one thing I realized is supposed to be down one. Let's make it down one. sure I catch everything. And then we go down half a slab, half a block. Or like, yeah, on the bottom half of the block like this. Yeah, that looks nicer. And I feel like I need to bump this out one as well. Just on the corners. I may end up moving this chair too. Over here. Or something. No, that's fine like that. I mean, you can still sit here. It's a little tight squeeze, but it's mainly just for aesthetics anyway, right? And now spruce fences I'm going to use for sure. I don't know what my dad's doing. Probably making his food. It is almost 6:30 in the evening now. And I still haven't eaten, which normally by now I would have eaten. Wow. Don't know what time you guys have dinner, but we usually try to get it done as early as we can, but not too early. Yeah, I'm gonna need a lot of those. Not a problem. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to quit soon, because my dad's getting a little annoyed, because he has to do the dishes by hand, so he's saying, hurry up and eat your food and then I can do the dishes and I'm done, so that makes sense. I just said I'll do my own. I didn't plan on doing any kind of recording today at all, so I never do I? I just jump in and play. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes it sounds like I do, but I really don't. That's a Paul Saws Jr. reference. I can reference just about every video of his as far as Survive and Thrive is concerned. There we go. I mean, that's not too bad. That's my phone going crazy, I think. Oh, that's my dad's phone going crazy. Never mind, my phone's next to me. Okay, well, bridge. Let's go clear cut some more trees over there. Actually, we'll move those spruce ones, I think. Actually, you know what I'll do? And that one just grew, didn't it? Sure did. Let's go over to where the farming area is going to be, and then I can finish that off next time. I think we're going to go do the first house now. After I empty out my pockets. Okay, let's go empty the pockets and then we'll think about the house and how we're going to do it. That's full. I know I'm not going to use birch. Me and birch just don't get on well, you see. We would probably use spruce and oak. Primarily oak, I think. And a little bit of cobble as well. I have more cobble. Plenty more cobble. Let's grab another stack. Just in case. I think that's enough for now. I don't know if I need these slabs or not. Probably not. I think I'm going to use a lot of like for the base for the very base I use that. It's not going to be anything spectacular, right? I'm going to just come up with the design in my brain on the spot right now, and this is going to be very weird, probably. But it's going to go right here, and I'm going to clear some of this back. Okay, now, I ended up speeding that up because it ended up being kind of a lengthy process, and I get that this looks really ugly. Don't get me wrong, I do see the ugliness in this. I'm not the best terraformer. That much is clear. But I needed to just make space for this home, and I had to move a few of the trees too, because they were in the way. But all good now, all good. So now we're ready to get started. So like I said, nothing fancy here. So probably just like a T shape maybe. Let's see, spruce logs. Let's see how many blocks. I want this to have a 1 block center. Let's get this out of my face. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess we'll go 9. Right, and then maybe this way we'll just go to... I wanted this to be a T shape, didn't I? Well, then this needs to go out to like... If I want this to work, it's going to have to go out to about... Let's see, 1, 2, 3. It can go there. And it's getting dark again. What's new? I should really have a bed on me, so that way I can get nighttime gone, right? So it goes here. And then how many back? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and then this one. Okay, that works. Oh god. Get out of my life. Right now. Now, this is the base. The front door is going to be right about... I hope that has a 1 block center. I think it does. No, it's 2. Oh well. Well, I guess we're having a double door. Wait, let's count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. So that's centered. And then the rest is these guys. And then for the roof, we're going to do oak. Do. All right. Not really sure if I want this many windows, especially here, but I'll do that later, and I'll have to fix up the terrain accordingly. This back wall here probably won't have a window. I'll just backfill it in. It looks a little strange, but that's okay. And these two can be filled in as well. And then maybe we'll have a window here that peeks through. And that could be like the kitchen anyway. Alright. I think what I'll do is finish this up next time. Right? I'll get some stuff done, and I might just time lapse through it next time, I think. But that's going to do it for today's episode. I got to run. I got to go make tea. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, drop a like and share and all that jazz. And I will see you in the next one. Hopefully it comes out relatively soon. Bye-bye.